Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to teach you how to do an endo turn. A couple weeks ago we did a video on how to stoppie and how to endo. The goal today will be to teach April how to do an endo turn. She did a couple attempts just before we started filming. It's a really hard trick, and it definitely takes a few little tips and tricks along the way to really get the technique and get it easier. So we'll walk through that today with you. Do you have a goal in mind of what you want to accomplish?
Yeah, I think just at least getting 90 degrees and more, like some spin. At best, I feel like to get the full 180.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think just like you guys, with the right technique and then a little bit of patience and repetition, you can do it no problem. And I'm excited to show you guys today. So, ready?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, first thing first, when it comes to doing an endo turn, is I like to be in a middle gear. The reason for that is that your chain is in a straight line. If you're too far on the hardest gear or in the easiest gear, and you come down and go backwards at all, it'll derail a lot easier. So that's why I think it's really important to be in a middle gear. No matter what you do, if you land and backpedal a little bit, your chain won't come off. The next big tip I have for doing an endo turn is figure out which foot you have in the back, and you're gonna use that foot to push the bike around. So I ride with my left foot forward, my right foot in the back. I'm gonna use this foot to push against the back of the frame and get the bike to rotate. I see a lot of people try to use their front foot, but since the pedal isn't as far back, you don't have as much leverage to get the bike to swing around. If you get really good at it, you can do both ways, but a lot of people find it much easier to use the back foot to push the bike around. So this is my number one most common mistake I see. People come in, they do the endo, and then they turn their head. If you just come in and do an endo and then try to look, then you'll kind of just fishtail a little bit and then set it right back down.
In this clip, I'm preloading and popping vertically and then trying to get rotation. This results in a very small turn. And in this clip, I'm carving first to get some rotation and then popping my hips in the direction of that rotation. This results in a nice smooth endo turn.
Just make sure you're doing a nice little carve if you're gonna try to do an endo turn. So get a little carve on right when your wheel gets about 25 to 45 degrees. Then I'll start to pop with my legs, grab the brake, and then rotate it around. But now that we kind of went over what to do and what not to do, let's go ahead. We're gonna grab April and have her start working through this. All right, April, you ready for this?
Yeah.
When you go to do it, what's gonna be running through your head?
Everything at once. I need to go faster than walking pace, initiate first with the bars, the turn, and then grab the brake and look where I want to go.
Yeah, and we're gonna practice in grass just in case.
Okay.
Cool, all right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Attempt number one. Yeah, that was a lot better. All right, so we talked it through a little bit more. She's gonna practice some scooping like we did on the bunny hop, because that's kind of how you initiate the rear wheel lift. And you don't actually grab your brake until the rear wheel's in the air. Yeah, like that. You'll start the carve, and then you do that, and then grab your brake and look. Yeah, that was a lot better. That was a lot better.
So I may be focusing too much on scoop. Do I preload, turn, and brake? Or like, should I turn, preload?
You're kind of doing it all at once, which is the hard part. So this is kind of what's been happening, is preload, pop. And then you see how I didn't get really any turn or rotation? It's because I had my force going up and then turn. But if you start to turn when your rear wheel's in the air, you don't get any like drive or kind of rotation. So what you need to do is you need to carve and then pop and throw your weight in the direction that you're carving. So I'll do one correct one really quick. So I'm gonna come in, squatted, nice preload position, turn. So
on the left, you can see the vertical pop and then rotation, which causes a lack of rotation. And on the right, you can see the nice carve and pop in that direction, which causes the bike to come around.
Okay.
But you gotta carve.
Mental.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how your bike turned?
Yeah.
You got a slice.
And I went with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was perfect. That was sick. Are you good?
Yeah.
Cool.
I felt like a cat. Ah! It's like a rodeo.
Okay. Maybe you do a couple where you don't pop so hard. Just try to get one slice of pizza, not the whole pie. Like one little slice. So we had to take a break for about 10-15 minutes and just kind of like go over the theory a few times. What's really hard to know about the endo turn is that you're actually coming in at a coasting speed a little bit faster than the walking, and you start to carve, you do your preload, and right as you pop, you're not on the brake yet. So you'll pop, start to turn, tighten the handlebars a little bit, so you're turning that arc a little tighter, and your body starts to rotate, and then at that point, that's when you grab the brake. And you gotta look back at where you came from, which is the hard part. If you don't look back, then nothing happens. So you got it. Yeah! You got 90.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was sick though.
That was better.
That was a lot better. I'm stoked. I'm super stoked. Yeah!
I got past 90. 90, 180. I have like 45 degrees to go. Is that a slice?
Probably two.
No.
One big one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All that April needed to correct on this attempt was where her handlebars were pointing. When she threw her weight, it made her left arm turn the bars away from the direction of the rotation and stop her rotation. Keep an eye on her left arm.
Just turn that bar. Oh, dang it. You okay?
Yeah.
How are you holding up?
Starting to feel defeated.
Yeah. Like you're so close.
Yeah.
We've kind of been diagnosing it, and it looks like it's just where your handlebars are and where you're looking. And hopefully one of these last ones will just click.
Okay.
All right. You got it. How's it going?
I think I ran out of pop.
That was really good effort today, though. That was the hardest one we've done so far, probably?
Yeah, obviously, since I didn't fully accomplish it. But I did get better because I started at 0 and I got really close, so that's good.
Yeah. What were some of the things that you learned today that helped you the most?
When I turn my inside leg, which is my back leg, getting that to like push against my seat or frame, just contact the bike to initiate the turn or push the turn, that helped a lot. And then also the other thing that I was struggling with a lot was looking. I wasn't looking fully, I kept looking down. So once I did that, those two things really had the most breakthrough.
Cool. I hope that you guys all kind of learn some tips and tricks and can take this out and practice with this and get better on your own time. And that's all it really takes, is just practice, practice, practice. You know, go to a basketball court at night, go to a grass field if you're trying to learn these things, and just keep riding and keep having fun. And that's like the big goal.
Yeah, I hope it motivates you to try as well.
Cool. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. This one was fun to do. Even getting like, what, like 125, 135 or something?
135 is what I came up with.
So she did an Endo 135, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, thank you guys so much. If you could click like and subscribe, that helps our channel a ton, and we will talk to you guys next time.
Thanks.
I don't like watching you crash.
Why?
It makes me feel sad inside. Maybe we do, how many more do you want to do? It's up to you. Like, I don't know, you seem determined, but you seem like it's hard too.
Yeah, it's hard, but I want to keep trying.
Okay.
Until I get too frustrated. If I throw my bike, then I think we're done.
Okay. This one's a hard one to learn. We've probably been out here at least 2-3 hours at least.
Oh, it'll only take an hour.
I thought you'd get it faster. You're doing good though. Just focus on the look.
Okay.